Pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
And a good return is going to stop just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
And had 4 of those picks led to the loss. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Now here's Mahomes. Quickly to Kelsey. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Pass to the sideline and put it in. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll give right side for Pacheco. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is going to be stuck cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. A gain of 3 on the play. And third and 8 now. You look at this Colt defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 23. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Headed straight is Pacheco. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not.
Rifles one, it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take possession here as they got it at their own 4-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now he'll take this and run. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. He's second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Able to slither by. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Gain of 24 yards.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Here's Richardson to throw.
First down.
Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. No gain, and it's 2nd down. They caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catches. Hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Here's 3rd down and 4. Richardson working from the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line.
And the Colts, first down.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10.
Now Richardson.
44-yard line.
Got his man, it's one. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Another Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Running left, Taylor. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Richardson off the play fake. And that's into the hands of Mo Cox, the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
5 yards on the play.
Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover in the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away. So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on it. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Good for the Colts. First down.
Ready.
First and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. The Chiefs offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. Loose football. The ball comes out. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes now to throw. That's a screen pass. That's complete. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Gain of 24 yards. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. It's Kelsey on the ground. And taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Well, an unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Got him in, it's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Kansas City Chiefs.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Here's 2nd and 10.
Nick Cross there defensively.
Yellow.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd
Well, we talk about
and
defenders,
8.
specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try to fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
1st down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Marquise Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now for tying this ball game. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Colts take over.
The Colts offense and running back Jonathan Taylor heading back onto the field. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's 2nd best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
And the Colts 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38.
Here we go.
1st down.
Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
12 more yards. That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And running with power here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 46 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Chiefs' 9-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Richardson looking to throw this. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Complete to
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screen play is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackled him for just a short
Let's go
gain.
now.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce from 4 yards out. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chiefs
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Let's start the drive here with the checkout.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And here's Pacheco. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Tackle made by Zaire Franklin.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. Down the left sideline. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 54 yards. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10.
The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Ready?
Richardson out of the shotgun. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback, because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now Richardson looks to throw once more. That's to Warren. He's tied in. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Connecting over the middle of downs. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's another Colts first down.
Ready?
Now it's Richardson. And it is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren laying himself out in the end zone. And the Colts will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's got room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Mahomes going to throw.
first read was
Second down and
covered.
10.
Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
I've got Louie!
Now here's Mahomes. And he's caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Harrison
Butker now to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
ties the game at 21.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's some big D for Big D, the Dallas defense. They force Jalen Hurts into a bad throw. It's picked off, and it's going to be taken back all the way for the touchdown. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's last year's top 10 pick, Michael Penix. Touchdown from 20 yards away. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Jags get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Richardson hitting, he fumbles it.
Anthony Richardson sacked.
We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. They'll give to the fullback on the dive. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. And taken at the 46. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now Mahomes. Quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
11 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kareem Hunt with his fourth rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Booker is on target. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Colts 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Indy set to go on offense once more. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You play the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Derek Nottie makes the tackle. Now 2nd and 9.
Come on.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Richardson. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. A good head-down running on the return. Gets him out 15 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly,
trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
I think this will win a line very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got one. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
Up the middle. Here's Taylor. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Not much on that one, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Oh, no, it's incomplete. That's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up fourth down. Steinberg's kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates can add to the lead with a good drive here.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And third and 8 now.
Third and 8.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Ariza is on the punt here as he gets this one away.
The Colts take over.
And the Colts coming out now.
At their own 20-yard
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. This time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trying on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the
Come on.
32-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Now Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
First down. 24-yard gain.
Here we go. Strike.
First down, Colts.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready?
They'll try and run the option to pick it up. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Colts first down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Oh, good move. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 68 yards rushing for him now as he's running 11 times.
A gain of 11 on the play. First
Get
down,
up. Ready.
Richardson working from the gun. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. That's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. Now he'll take this and run. He'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that,
this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
The Chiefs take over.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That good for 19 and a first down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Outside. Go gun.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. That's Jawan Taylor, the right tackle. A false start backs him up 5. First and 15. A handoff now for Pacheco. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 15 at the 36-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. Here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
The Chiefs on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Pacheco. And he loses the football a second time. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were a good.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Previous play is under review.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Well, the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Yellow, yellow. I go on, Eddie. Hero 15.
Pacheco once more. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
It's now 3rd and goal.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And it's caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So Richardson and the Colts now down by 11, 2:18 on the clock. They're down to 1 timeout plus the 2-minute warning, so speed will certainly be of the essence. Down 2 scores late.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's getting some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
2 yards. And the Colts first down.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Richardson to throw it. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Guy's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told him, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs, 40 yards. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
Every receiver's coach, everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and take it away.
And they just just about had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have one timeout. You look at the clock, and let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, though, that tells us about the timeouts.
You do. I'm not smart as you.
And in looking at it, you're exactly right. The chart's not going to help them here at all. They're pretty much done at this stage. They had to have that recovery.
At the 47-yard line.
Hey, 15.
This is Hunt on the draw play. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Kansas City, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And now they'll get the short week as they get set to play at Dallas on Thanksgiving. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.